Part 4 of the Multimillionaire Dentist series. Yes, part 4, the last part, I think. What's the ideal number that a dentist really would like to have in retirement to spend every year? Well, talking to many dentists, they go, $300,000. If I could spend $300,000 a year, I think I'd be really, really happy. Well, what's it take to go there, and what are dentists spending that money on? Well, let's see. What's it take to get there? Well, at age 70, if you retire then, a dentist and spouse, because we're maxing out on putting into retirement every year, you'll have a little over $70,000 for the two of you. You're going to need at least $240,000 more, though, to get to that $300,000, or let's call it $250,000. 4% rule. What will generate 4% per year? Well, it's going to be $250,000 times 25, or $6 million. You know, $6 million is what you're going to need at about age 60, 62. Age 70, more like $5 million. Why so much less? Because your longevity is less at that age. $5 million dentists. What are their habits? Normally have one home, maybe two, but be careful. A lot of dentists really think that the pride of ownership of having two homes gives them importance and sophistication. It does, but it comes at a big cost. But more and more they're going to what I was talking about, having a long-term rental once a year at the same place. Airbnb works very well. The beautiful part about that is if you tend not to like the place or want to go somewhere else, you just don't do it the next year and you change. It's that easy. And you're spending about half of what you would spend on a home. Divorce. Don't go there. That's the most expensive thing you can do. Live in two separate houses. Get a big house with bedrooms on one side, bedrooms on another side. Don't get divorced. Hey, I have Ella here. She lives right down the street. She is, how old?
8.
8. As you can see, I really dislike children, so... Okay. Ella, what's a really good way to make money?
To have lemonade stands.
Okay, and what's the best way to become a millionaire?
To win the lottery.
Oh, you are so cool. That is so wrong. Okay, bye. Get out of here. Cars. It varies. Quite a few have Teslas now. A lot have Mercedes, Lexus, Infiniti, Porsche, Genesis. A few BMWs, but not so much, just because of the maintenance and repair problems that they have with them. More than half have just normal cars. Vicki and I are really close to that range that we're talking about, the $5 million mark. What we have, I drive a Subaru that's 8 years old, a Subaru Outback. We just bought a new Prius because she wanted to buy something that was really economical and good for the atmosphere. So that's what we have. We live in a over $1 million house that's paid for. We live in a nice neighborhood. We don't spend a lot on food. We don't spend a lot on vacations either. We could spend more. Well, as far as trips, they like to do walking or adventure trips. National Geo has some really cool trips. They're expensive, but they're really neat. Vicki and I have gone on several walking tours. Country Walkers is the name of the group that we've engaged with. Again, they're not cheap, but they're really fun, and you get to sightsee along with getting a fair amount of exercise. What's the biggest difference between dentists who have, say, $1 million or $2 million in retirement and $5 or $6 million? They're engaged. But there's plenty of activities, sports, news groups, meetups that I talked about, work with a local group, church, volunteer. They spend a lot of time with the younger generation, especially their family, their grandkids and their kids, and they help others. Yes, they actually go out and help others, buy art supplies or take them on vacations with them. Say, guys, I really want to go up and do a fishing expedition. I'll pay for you guys to go with me. It's my treat. And it's perfect. Hey, thanks for watching the series. Hopefully you learned something. I learned a lot, especially from this last book from Wes Moss. Take a look at it. Thanks.
What do you want for Christmas?
World peace.
That's such a great Miss America answer. What do you really want?
I want my family to have a good time.
I believe that. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.